Hello, good morning, Wendy. Hope you're doing well, and hope all my friends are doing well. So today I will be doing a presentation on COVID-19 challenges to the meeting and events market. So what I'm going to answer first is describe the meeting and event market pre-January 2020, which means that what all events was going to happen in January this year. This so Because of this COVID-19 situation, there was many events which was going to happen and which got cancelled. So I would actually give a brief on what all events which I am going to say about, which is music events, food festivals, comedy events, sports events, conferences, etc. So basically, starting up with some events. So I would start with some music events which was going to happen, which was Burning Man, which is actually a concert which 70,000 people attends, but it got cancelled because of COVID-19. Fuji Rock, etc. And for the food fest, there was the biggest event, which is the National Buffalo Chicken Wing Festival, which did not happen. Vegas Uncork D did not happen. Tasting Australia did not happen because of COVID. Biggest comedy shows which didn't happen was Just for Laugh didn't happen, which actually was continuously being held over 3 decades, but didn't happen because of COVID. And Women in Comedy Festival did not happen, and the biggest sports events like Olympic Summer Games did not happen. Prix did not happen. Even Champions League did not happen, etc. And speaking about conferences, Expo 2020 Dubai did not happen, EMS 2020 Event Tech did not happen, Developers Week conference did not happen, and so on. So what I'm saying is, like, because of COVID-19, there has been a lot of losses in the business, and a lot of money losses, and a lot of effort which has been gone because of COVID-19. I hope COVID, this widespreading diseases, goes away and everything will come back to normal soon. Thank you.
Hello Wendy, today I would like to talk about on my presentation which you gave us a topic like in my question, like my question is that why tourism sector impacted. If I am talking about like last couple of months, like it was started at around since December. Like this virus spread in the cities of which started from Wuhan city in China, and it has spread to more than 20 countries, like all over the world. And these outbreak accounted drop in international tourist arrival into China of almost 9.4 millions people. Like it spread day by day, and the people get affected from this virus. And the spread of infection diseases is linked to traveled people only. That's the only reason which I think people are avoiding travel. Because of this reason, it will make hospitality business down, and like kind of a pause in hospitality business. People don't want to travel, and they want to just staying in at home. They don't want to travel, and they don't want to go outside and stay hotels for everything. Like it will impact it the tourism industry a lot. The people get infected, and people are scared, and they don't want to go out. This is the only reason that like the tourism sector impacted. And I think the it will save for the people. If they want to go out, they can get affected. That's, I think it was the only reason. And thank you.
Hey, good morning. My name is Lakhveer. So, here I would like to talk about opportunities because of COVID 19. There are great opportunities for different companies now. Retail business, grocery in particular, benefits the most because people somehow convince themselves like it's end of world. They need to stock up their houses. So they buy ton of non-perishable detergent, sanitizer, and of course toilet paper to survive in these isolated days. and they did not try to leave their houses without a good reason. Retail chain, supplier, and manufacturer are perhaps those who benefit the most thanks to COVID 19. The demand is really high. Empty store shelves force them to increase production and supply. So, this retail business is getting much more revenue from, of course, COVID 19. And of course, people do not like most of people do not like to go outdoor shopping, so they just sit their home and they just try to buy things online. So of course Amazon is the most busiest retail supplier these days. So yeah, there's so many retail business, they are getting so much benefits because of COVID-19. Thank you.
What might be the future look like for events and meetings? Well, for me, the future is still big and still bright for events and meetings. It's on how the meeting planner handle it. As we study meeting and events, and as I look forward after this fast-growing virus, meeting and event planners should be more responsible handling events, for providing an advanced safety precautions to avoid spreading any virus. In the long run, events and meetings should give more attention as they gather a group of people from different places and from different countries. Most likely big companies that conducts a yearly meeting or conventions. I have read this release statement from Gloria Guevara, a president and CEO of the World Travel and Tourism Council, or WTTC. She said, "Experience has taught us that global coordination and cooperation, with collaboration between the public and private sector, is going to be vital in containing the spread of COVID-19 throughout China and beyond. It is true that there should be a collaboration between planners and guests as we look forward to have a successful event. Meeting planners should be more strict when it comes to conducting a meeting. Everything should be considered for meeting planners. In the future, the government might limit a certain amount of people to be accommodated in such events and meetings. Planners should always give safety and security at all times." And that's everything for me.